wow, was their marketing message. This was the tagline, wow. You saw it, wow. I said, wow. And this is the CEO, kind of Bill Gates, Bill Barmer's CEO, and a bunch of vice presidents. They are sitting and saying something, wow. You know, people in cravates, you know, and all this thing on the age of 50, 60, sitting like this and saying, wow. Imagine if Steve Jobs was doing with iPhone and iPod. I mean, it's terrible. Luckily, this product is changing, as you know, Windows 7 is coming.
Yeah, but can I make a point that they actually, especially what I was saying before, that in sometimes, because you are giving out a lot of knowledge, I'm very impressed with what you are saying, but you know, I would try to take this knowledge step by step, because you know you can jump from being a normal presenter to being the perfect presenter. So maybe sometimes you have to deal with an audience like this. So you might want to think the rules of engagement, meaning that you don't need to go from 0 to 100 directly. So you must be able to keep the balance between how you're going to present and to whom you're going to present. Because imagine I go out to these guys and I say, hey, hello, I'm here to present to you the new wow thing that starts now. Maybe I would get fired after 2 hours.
Actually, what you say is good, because Bill Barmer, next time he came to speak about this, he was yelling like he's a caveman. Yeah. He was yelling developers. There's on YouTube this spotted people were looking at what's going on. Yeah. Because probably he got the feedback.
Yes, he did. But what I'm saying is that you might want to get the balance, to find the balance between this situation and your current corporate situation and the way that corporate things work right now in your corporate, and how you are going to change step by step. Take one step at a time.
I fully agree with this, and we're going to have an exercise based on what we are discussing. How much enthusiasm is good enough. We're going to have an exercise on this. Should I move? Should I stand still? Should I stay or should I go? So should I stand still or should I move? Move. Move. We have one vote for move. Move. Not too much. In the middle. Dance. Get naked. Okay. My first point, and I did this mistake tonight a few times. First of all, what not to do? Not to do this. I'm going to talk about tonight about the presentation. Is wow, Microsoft, Windows, Vista, and everything. And why am I doing so? Because I'm nervous. I'm doing it because I'm nervous. And what are you as my audience, who I should have respect because you are giving me time to present something? What do you see? You are just, disturbed, like what's this guy doing? I mean, going here and there and everywhere. So, so first of all, not to do this. There are two options. One option is to stand still, like this. Stand still all the time. There are people who just stand still like this, and for me, it's wonderful. I could never do it 45 minutes. But there are people who can do it. They just stand still. They have this, like in Buddhism, position of a mountain. They use all the parts of their body, heads, all the elements of their body. And this is 10 times better than moving nervously. So stand still. There is an exercise for this. There is a nice exercise. They do it in the acting schools. You stand like this. Put your shoulders down. Stand in front of the mirror. You stand there like 5 minutes. I wanted to ask you to do this, but I will ask you later to stand up, so I don't want to ask you twice. So just stand up like this. Like when someone dies, when you stand up. Once you do this, you hear silence, first of all. And after 1 minute, you feel terrible. It feels so strange. I mean, to stand like this. Try to do it in front of the mirror. I wanted to ask you tonight, but try to do it. It's so difficult, like someone trapped you. Like someone trapped your legs, and you cannot move.
And you have to find out what are you going to do with your hands.
Yeah. And you cannot get your nervousness out. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff, but it's better to stand still. And you will see these on-stage comedians. Many of them are standing still, just using all the other elements of their body. But it's much better than do this. I did it tonight. I've been doing this. I caught myself a few times because I have awareness of what I'm doing, but I caught myself. Okay, this is the worst, of course. We did discuss, but among others. So stand still. If you want to move, if you're on a big stage, you can always move like this, speak to this part of the audience, speak like this to another part of the audience, or use your body to make points. You say, we step back, and you can step back. If you want to say 1, 2, 3, you say 1, 2, 3.